You mentioned about your parents' difficult marriage just now. How has that affected your views about having children and having like a big family?
That doesn't affect my views about having children or a big family. My parents, despite their respective difficulties in regards to marriage, have proven to be very loving to their family, their children. And recently, when my dad had an operation, my mum was also concerned about him, and provided some care and help. So it was not, don't go away thinking it was a hard breakup and things were really bad. But I think they decided to go different ways. For whatever reason that they choose. I was too young to understand anyway. But it didn't affect me with regards to how I decide on my own marriage or my own life thereafter.
Okay. Do you have any plans to have a bigger family?
Try to. In fact, try very hard to avail myself to all the opportunities and resources Singapore has available.
What kind of resources?
Every single medically proven and tried and tested approach and method. Of course, spiritually as well. Yeah.
Is your wife the same age as you?
My wife is younger than me.
Okay. So your parents, are they remarried?
They have respectively, yes, have found their own families.
Well, why could you not live with them, with either of them after they got divorced? Why did you have to live with your godparents?
Well, yeah, I also didn't understood quite why. But I guess it's very complex background for everybody. My godparents, my godmother was a nursing staff in one of the polyclinic where my mother brought me for. When you're a young kid, you go to polyclinics to be clean and to be checked out. And they were both from the same dialect group. And my godfather was a teacher of my mother in school, and yeah, all the stars were aligned. So yeah, very hard to have everything fall into place. And I guess they may have find this kid quite cute when he was young.
From what age to what age did you live away from your family with your godparents?
The young age.
And how long?
Couple of years.
And then you're back with one of your parents.
Yeah.
Okay. How many siblings you have?
Two. One elder sister and one younger sister.
Three of you all live apart?
No, they were together with
your mom. Okay.
Yeah.
So in your, you're talking about all sort of your private sector experiences, right? Was all of you said this is your 7th job at NTUC. So was all of the times with retrenchment and sort of
I was retrenched once, and some of the position I went to, things didn't quite work out.
Okay, so you left.
I left, had to try and change a different job.
Right. Would you say NTUC is the right one for you?
NTUC is the right one for me.
You've been in NTUC for
5 years.
5 years.
I wouldn't say it is not the one. I would say that I found working with the union leaders and the staff at NTUC a very delightful experience, and I think I continue to be able to contribute positively to the organization and remain an asset. I think, and because of that, when you can contribute and you find joy in working with people, I think that's a good place to stay for the foreseeable future.
The time that you were retrenched, was it your greatest setback, and what was the situation? How did you get back from it?
Well, when I was retrenched, I actually left a job which looked pretty good. Went to this, and when you were retrenched, you started to get worried. And when you were at home waiting for another job to come along, you started to move furnitures around. Calling out friends and say, "Can I help you do this?" And you want to occupy yourself with time, with things to do with your spare time. And of course, after a while, self-doubt creep in. Then you find ways to build yourself up. I used to go for morning jogs so that I come back fresh and start my search all over again and collect back what I think are my strengths and focus on coming back from a position of strength rather from a position of setback, because that can drag you down further towards self-doubt and despair.
But how long were you unemployed in this period?
That was about 3 over months.
Okay, so what company, was it like financial crisis?
Well, he has closed down for a long time ago.
Right. Yeah. But was it because of financial crisis?
Yes, financial crisis.
So this was in the 90s?
Let me see, early 2000s, 2001, 2001.
So like SARS, that kind of period.
Correct.
Okay.
SARS was 03.
Oh no, so this
SARS.
was 9/11. 9/11.
Yes.
Okay.
On the issue of older age workers, the reality is that a lot of them are nearing retirement age, and a lot of them are illiterate. So, how would you reach out to this group of people who may not feel that they can move forward in life, or they might not see the benefits of getting their skills upgraded?
Well, just last week we conducted a training and job fair at Ang Mo Kio. We bring our programs to people. We bring our training to people. When there are companies who retrench workers, we usually carry our luggage, our staff. We will go down to the factory shop floor and explain what are the schemes and programs that's available to those who find themselves being left without a job. So it is not so much on the basis that you set out an institute and you wait for people to come and access the help. It's rather about bringing the help to them, whether through Mandarin, to Hokkien, Teochew, and the likes of it. You bring the message across, and that's why I cited the example of what CPF did with the papaya sister. It's a brilliant move, being able to connect, and thereafter people will start to want to listen to what you have to say and take advantage of the program.
It's Banana Sisters.
Banana Sisters. Oh,
yeah.
okay. Well, maybe new ones.
You're the only branch chairman, I think, who's not an MP. I think because you took over Ching San.
Is that so? I thought, how about Hougang and Potong Pasir PAP branch?
Yeah lah.
so
Besides
there
the
are three
opposition held ones lah.
Oh, okay.
So, I mean, in effect, you have been operating as an MP since you became branch chair, which was start of this year, right?
I would think that MP and branch chairman are quite different.
Okay.
When you're a branch chairman of PAP, you work on the PCF kindergartens, and you work on PAP policies and strategies with regards to meet the people session and the likes of it. So yes, I've been active in those fronts.
So for you, do you think that it will be sort of less of an adjustment because you've already been in that role for quite some time before elections even?
I would not think so. I think everybody who venture into this move is going to make a major adjustment, and many for which we have no idea what the future holds. What we have to fall back on are our relationship with the people on the ground, our resources that we have cultivated over the years that is able to work alongside with us, and then through that we can overcome. So it's not going to be easier either for myself or others. You can say that a younger person may have the energy, a more smiling person will be able to connect better, but I think to each we bring our own respective assets and strength to the table and try to move things forward.
Was it a hard decision for you to go into politics?
Oh yeah, like I said earlier, I don't think I was young enough, I smiled more often enough, and nor do I fit what others would have deemed to be the candidates, minimum qualification or minimum background.
You mean in terms
standards.
of academic achievement?
Yeah,
that kind of
and the
thing?
likes of it, yes.
Okay. Was your wife supportive of it?
Oh, definitely. If my wife is not supportive, we will not be making this additional move. But of course, she has concern about whether or not will I be able to do a good job.
Why is she concerned about whether or not?
Well, she's always concerned for her husband, making sure that his best interest is topmost in her mind, and that step into a big responsibility. Better be sure that you can deliver what the future expect of us.
Why do you think that the party, sort of like you said, you're not the usual type of, you didn't think that you're young enough, qualified enough. Why do you think the party chose
maybe
you?
To wrap it up a little bit, you look at Japan. One of the things that they are very well known for is the entire floral arrangement that they put together. And when they put a floral arrangement, they never pick the best flower or the best arrangement and slip away parts of the leaves and the flowers that don't quite match, or discard away the rest. They take what nature has to offer and complement it with whatever other decoration that they can put together to bring forth the most beautiful part, the best aspect of what they want to portray. I think the party similarly holds a same perspective with regards to bringing together different talent, but take what they have and what they are, and then see how to value add to them and let them be a greater asset than what they are not. So a lot of professionals may not be very familiar with the grassroots. Enhance and enrich their experience working the grassroots. Some of us may have experience with going through the union with the grassroots and enhance our ability to work on policies and understand different issues. Each of us are in many ways an incomplete product, but I think we do possess sufficient ingredients or raw materials, as Dr. Ng has put it, for the party to want to shape and to move forward with. Okay, thank you very much.